G'day, welcome to Lumber, and we have an Australian group. We have Rampage as the UK with an assault squad, and Handzy also buying an assault squad on the German team. So this is quite a mismatch of opponents. Rampage is, I suppose, an above average player who's learnt quite a bit recently, but Handzy is one of the best players out there, one of the favourites to actually win this tournament alongside Mr. Pringles. So the two favourites, I guess you can call them, Mr. Pringles and Handzy. As a nice EM grenade launcher comes across and hits two. Good start there, and Eastern Point looks like Handzy's neglected that entirely, so choosing to put his eggs in the center basket, or maybe delaying some troops into the center point. And nice grenading so far, so nice shootout. Looks like maybe Rampage may be able to even get the center point. Eastern Point is going to Handzy uncontested so far, with some guys coming to the cover. Can they do well? It all depends if they get the first shot off. Oh wow, he just walked past him. And this one lone guy will finish him off, and looks like Handzy will get the western point and center will go to Rampage. So right now it's going to be, I guess, quite a few one-sided games. This group is going to be quite one-sided due to the fact Dandy also has left this group due to personal reasons. And most groups obviously do have better players, the good players and I guess not so good. So think about it like the movie Bloodsport, where you have the main protagonists of the movie fighting lesser skilled opponents, and you can kind of see their personality develop until the last showdown, which will be the finals in this tournament, where you get to see the styles you've been watching and personalities, I guess, or not really personalities, I guess the styles. So like Handzy doing these sandbag pushes, which he always does. Even though some maps do have a lot of cover, such as Deb, where there's 1,000 sandbags, Handzy just built sandbags still for some reason. I don't know why he does it on some maps. I guess they could be useful later in the game when there's less cover after so much destruction. I don't know. But it works for him because he's a damn good player. And Handzy may get this Eastern Point with one lone guy just from grenading. Rampage is probably looking elsewhere on the map and may not be ready for it. And interesting bit of lag there, I guess. Maybe cued the action a bit earlier. Yeah, so hopefully, these videos are to give lots of groups coverage and players coverage. So unfortunately, maybe some one-sided matches, but finals will definitely be an exciting one once we get to see all the styles we have been watching. Oh, runs into the concrete. So by the way, when you grenade houses, you gotta wait till all the rubble settles. Even though it looks like it settles, just wait a little bit extra, then run in. Because that pretty much happens. And you can see right there, those 4 troops got in cover, but they lost to the assault squad, full assault squad, because numbers do make the units pin down, so they couldn't really come out to shoot, and a grenade finishes them off. So you can kind of attack. This is one thing I think new players are afraid of, attacking, let's say, a small amount of troops behind cover, because they don't have any cover. No, you just send a full squad up, prone before you get into the cover, and just outshoot them, make them pin down, then throw a grenade and they're dead. Or pretty much just outshoot them even. But you don't want to charge a full squad that's behind cover with your squad that's not behind cover. But if there's a few less, let's say 4 guys to 8, yeah, by all means you can win. Just charge, mate, charge. So the UK assault squads are actually pretty good. They can go on par with the German assault squads at 110 MP, but 100 MP to 110, so they are cheaper, but they do rely on the EM grenade launcher, as you've seen there, with a few nice direct control shots. Rampage did do well, but in a normal shootout where you're not microing everything, it may be an issue to get a good shot off, and they can be just luck based. P3, early P3 from Handzy, interesting. Not sure why, probably expecting some sort of Crusader AA, but he's got the Eastern Point, got the Western Point, and the center is going to him very shortly. It's making Rampage's assaults down the center, though, is stopped in his tracks really by just the sandbags all over the place. Mind you, I would have probably just used the rocks here, rocks there, and even pushed up further to these concrete areas. But here comes the P3. Not too sure about that by Handzy. I guess it's okay if you're expecting something, because right now even the Sherman's out. See, that P3 actually did nothing to influence the game at all. Even to counter, not to buy to counter, not to buy to push, nothing. As the Eastern Point is going to Rampage. Nice push here from the assault squads. So questionable buy for the favourite here. Sherman can now dominate the entire field with the 50 cal push. But he's got to watch out. He's exposing his side to that P3. I don't think he's seen it. Handzy can come by and shoot it in the side. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's not coming. Where is it? Come on, P3. Take a side shot. It's not wanting to, as the Sherman does reverse. No good. Here he comes. Bam! Oh, crew injured. He's got to back. Just wait there. Oh, missed. Now back away. He's not backing away. Yep. Bad luck. It's kind of bad luck, but a bit silly from him to stick out. Because once he shot that second shot and he missed, he had to go back because it wasn't crew injured. As I like to say, Handzy is probably his only weakness is tank play. Maybe he was microing elsewhere, I'm not too sure. But here he goes, the center. Pushed by Rampage. Not enough infantry or infantry killer support though. As you can see, this guy can't really do too much. He's just trying to pin down some guys individually behind sandbags and a grenade, perhaps. No. Another guy in the backfield though with the assault squad leader. Let's have a look at this guy. So this is why he showed his probe weak points in the enemy. Rampage has just missed his line of sight in the area, and here you go. That's it, and look at this guy, just taking out everything, reinforcements at all. Perhaps run back to this stone wall and kill even more. And there's too many right now, even the MG, and he's dead. But that definitely was worth it. Sherman is a flaming mess right now. Grenade perhaps. Ooh. MGs. Not doing too much, as in the back. And X struggling to capture the center point. And looks like he'll take it. So right now, just too much guys in cover. You can see how nicely spread out. And Rampage just needs an infantry killer right now. There's nothing he can do. Maybe even a half track, just run down one of the sides and take out everything. The looks is out now, so the half track is kind of out of the option in this area. So he needs something else. So he got the half track, good. And he's going to the other point, which is good. Now let's see what he can do with this. 3 cap though, you can see the points ticking up like crazy. Sniper on the field, sniping some of his troops. He's got only 5 guys to assault, but that should be enough with the 50 cal of this half track. Looks is chasing it though. It's actually right on its tail. It shouldn't be too much longer till he can take it out. So this is what is good about these maps, I guess, is you can have a chance of using a unit still, even though there's a counter on the field, but no, there it goes. Too quick. Handzy preempted that push, but there's still some guys capping it. Damn, bam, not for long. 61-0. Tournament's reaching its pointy end. Still quite a few matches to be played. There's still a few good ones I'm looking forward to. There's some groups which are pretty much done and dusted. Mr. Pringles has won his group outright, and also Lockie was second in that group. So that group is finished, and there's still and pretty much that's the only group that has pretty much decided its top 2. Mr. Pringles and Lockie are the first to the finals. Well done, and I'd like to say thanks to them for playing the game so fast. And yeah, if everyone did the same, we could go straight to the finals right now. I guess everyone has to have a life, so I do understand that real life does come first. And this is not a real pro gaming event because they're not paid for this. But what? Oh, okay, that's Handzy's bazooka. And the looks goes to the distance. 69-0. Handzy would like that score right now and would like to leave it as that, I'm guessing. 70-0. And total wipe, nothing he can do, I guess. Just needs a Crusader AA perhaps to push on a point. Doesn't want to buy it. Probably giving up right now. Let's see. nothing to really see right now. Just that's it. So I hope the new patch is okay for you guys. I know there's still out of syncs and games just don't bloody complete. They know about it though. They've acknowledged the problem and are looking into it. I played quite a few pub games today with the new netcode under 300 ms. They work great. The issue though is still PC perfs are a problem. I played a few games where one guy had one PC perf and it just slowed down the game like crazy. So remember, PC performance in this current patch will still lag everyone. So even if you're one PC perf, two PC perf even slows down a bit. So just make sure if you have low PC perf to lower your settings to lower. So anti-aliasing 0, vertical sync off, all those things to reduce the performance. And yes, remember ping doesn't really affect the guys now that have the low ping. So only you let the high pings join, like at even 400 ms, 300 ms, that's fine. Only he is laggy, but just make sure he doesn't rage because he's a bit laggy. Anyway, good game guys.